Welcome to the Lifetime Assembly channel. My name is John, and today I'm going to help you assemble your horizontal storage shed. This video will follow the steps outlined in the assembly manual that comes with the shed. If you've already begun and need help on a specific step, check the comments or description below for a timestamp associated with each step. Now let's take a look at what's inside the box. There are steps within this assembly that require more than one person, so be sure to have at least one other adult available to help. Before we get started, let's take a look at the tools you'll need to complete the job. You'll need a 7/16 wrench, a 1/2-inch wrench, a rubber mallet, a Phillips screwdriver, safety glasses, a drill. You may see us use an impact driver. If you decide to use one as well, be sure not to over torque or over tighten the hardware. To make this easier, we're going to use a socket adapter, a 7/16 socket, a 1/2-inch socket, and a Phillips bit. It's crucial that you refer to the assembly manual to review the safety instructions for this build to prevent serious injury or property damage. Alright, let's get started.
Hacer clic en la esquina inferior derecha de este video para ver los subtítulos en español.
Slide the floor panels together, making sure the tabs on the edges interlock, and this step may be easier to have somebody stand on one of the floor panels. Secure the two panels together with the screws through the small divots. Take the wall panel labeled AHD and insert the tabs into these three cutouts on the back side of the right floor panel. Slide the panel to the left to lock it into place. It's easy for me to kick the wall panels over using my foot. If you're not comfortable with that, go ahead and use a block of wood and a rubber mallet. Repeat the previous step for the wall panel on the left. Secure the panels together with the hardware. Insert the tabs on the corner wall panel labeled AGL into these two cutouts on the right floor panel. Slide the panel over to lock it into place. Fold the corner over and tilt it away so that the edge is over this other panel. Apply downward pressure until you hear it click into place. Secure the corner panel to the neighboring panel with the hardware. Insert the other corner wall panel labeled AGL using the same method as before. This time, the corner panel will go behind the neighboring wall panel. Insert the tabs on the wall panel labeled AGY into the cutouts on the right floor panel. Slide it back to the rear corner panel and secure with the hardware. Repeat the previous step for the panel on the other side. This panel will be labeled AGN. Flip the assembly onto its back. Slide the two support tubes together, making sure the hole is on the top. Bend the wall panel over, and then slide the support tube through the hole in the floor and the wall panel. Leave the support tubes out about 6 inches and then secure them together with the self-tapping screw. Push the tubes the rest of the way in. It may be helpful to use a mallet. Slide the two horizontal support tubes together. Add the horizontal support tube to the inside of the shed and secure through the holes on the side. Secure the support tube to the back wall, making sure that all of the holes line up with the divots on the wall. It's normal if the poles separate a little bit right here. Secure the two tubes together in the middle with the self-tapping screw. Line up the edge of the support tube with the edge of the wall panel. Secure the tube to the pole inside the wall panel with the self-tapping screw. Repeat for the other side. Secure the doorstop through these two divots here, making sure that the curved side goes towards the opening. The door with the Lifetime logo is the left door. On the back side, place the lateral support channel into the cutout on the left side. Secure the support to the door through the 4 holes. Add the locking tab to the opposite side of the door through these divots, making sure the locking tab is oriented like this. Place the medial support on the same side as the locking tab, making sure it goes in the channel. Secure the channel to the door with the 6 screws. Connect the 2 halves of the handle together and secure it to the door with the hardware. Now we're going to add the hinges. Start by closing the hinge completely and then placing it over the divots on the door. Make sure the hinge is on the outside of the door and then open the hinge all the way back up. Then secure the one side through the divots with the hardware. This channel is behind these divots. There are holes, so you want to make sure that your hardware goes through those holes. Repeat the same process for the bottom hinge. Slide the tube through this hole on the right door, making sure to leave about 6 inches hanging out. Push the cap into the end of the tube and then slide the tube the rest of the way in. You'll want the tube to be flush with the bottom of the door. Secure the tube to the door through the divot with the self-tapping screw. On the opposite edge, place the channel into the cutouts and secure with the hardware. Secure the handle to the door using the same method as the other one. Attach the door pin on the back side of the door below the handle through these divots. Attach the hinges using the same method as the other door. Secure the hinges to the wall panel through the divots. The screws are designed to go through the metal in the underlying tube. Attach the hinges using the same method as the other door. Place the edge of the right lid over the edge of the left lid. Secure the two lid panels together with the hardware. This is called your keeper, and these are your lid supports. So attach your lid supports to the keeper, making sure they're oriented like this. Place the left end of the support into the cutout on the lid. Lay the support down and place the right side into the cutout. Slide it over until the keeper is in the center of the roof panel. Loosely add hardware to the oblong holes on the lid support. Opposite the keeper, secure the bracket oriented like this. Starting with the left hinge, insert the hardware in these locations oriented like this. The left hinge has a triangular bracket just to the left of the long bracket. This hinge will go on the left side of the lid, so place the long end into the cutout and lay it down in the channel. Secure the long side of the hinge to the lid. Slide the crossbars together, making sure that all the small holes are on the same side. Slide an end cap into each end of the crossbar. Making sure all of the holes are facing up, insert one end into the square cutout on the left hinge. Lay the bar flat and secure the two tubes together in the middle. Add the hardware to the right hinge in these locations, oriented like this. The right hinge has a triangular bracket just to the right of the long bracket. Add the long bracket to the cutout while also adding the square tube to the square cutout. Secure the long edge of the hinge to the lid with the hardware. Now rotate both hinges to a 90-degree angle. Make sure the divots in the lid line up with the two oblong-shaped holes in the crossbar and then secure with the hardware. Secure the pad eyes to the lid with the hardware. Be sure not to over-tighten. Lift the lid up onto the back wall. Secure the hinges to the corner panels. Fold the center hinge down and secure it to the rear wall with the screws. Place the gas spring onto the ball stud, making sure they're oriented like this. Open the right door completely. Close the lid. Next, you'll want to make sure that your keeper goes over your locking tab. If it doesn't, you'll want to lift the lid and use a rubber mallet to tap it to one side or the other. Once you make sure that your keeper goes over your locking tab, go ahead and secure the rest of the lid support. Also, tighten the screws in the oblong holes from earlier. If you're storing your garbage cans in the shed, attach one end of the bungee cord to the pad eye and the other end to the lid of the garbage can. We recommend that you anchor down your shed, but since we're inside, we're not going to be able to do that, so refer to your instruction manual in section 4 to see how to properly anchor your shed. Thank you for watching this video on how to assemble your lifetime horizontal storage shed. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to our customer service team and check out our other awesome products at lifetime.com.